Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to another eventful day at Awesomecallstrading.com. I want to thank you for joining us today. It is Tuesday, January 22nd, and it is currently about 11:15 I'm on the West Coast, and I want to just welcome you to our great chat room. We had a wonderful morning. It started in the pre-market, and we never looked back. And it was very eventful, very fun. Um, we definitely miss our mod Brad, who's on vacation right now, fire trader. I missed him this morning, that's for sure. And but we had Dark Side in the room. The great Janny was running the show in the morning in pre-market. Palmer was in. Um, PSK was here, just getting set up to make just a crap load of money on his calls. We had Dave the Trader just gave us a nice alert, and of course B Trades was here, so it was a lot of fun this morning. But we, as a group, decided to go after a stock called ARNC as our number one pick this morning. ARNC was down because Apollo was they were rejecting the Apollo deal at 22 a share. Per the actual alert on it, they are they were on there's an offer on the table for $10 billion to buy ARNC, but they're seeking 13 to 14 billion dollars if they're going to do a buyout. However, in their PR that came out, they did say to everyone that they're going to continue to seek the sale of its building and construction systems, which means that you're basically buying the stock on a discount. This is just a pause in the negotiations, in my opinion. I have played these for years, so I know how they play out, and they always seem to come back and rebound. And so we went after this stock today, and when I saw it open up or come down, it hit the 15 area. So I immediately took a position, and as you know, everyone knows I'm extremely transparent on how I trade. And so I started taking a nice position this morning um, on it, and I took it at $15.28, and I alerted the room, and you can see the entry there, 15.28. And I also alerted on Twitter as a gift to all of you that I was taking a position, and I'm looking for it right now. I want you to see it. Here it is, and I started right here. And I alerted long a few ARNC 1528. We'll give it room if it pulls. I think this will bounce to 17 plus. I've played these before. I mean, I can't stress it enough. This is what I do for a living. I live and breathe for these type of plays. And so I want you to see the trade. And I felt very confident the stock would go to $17 a share. So our number one play in the room was simple. You came in. Even if you got in late, I said this will buy at 15, and this will be bought up to 17 plus. Do not hesitate on this. When I write something like that, I'm basically letting you know you're going to make money the first day in the chat room. And the stock will go through $17 a share. Okay? Take the money as it comes. And here's the trade. You ready? Ding, 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 ding. Pre-market. All right? Pre-market is 15 a share right there. And market opened, and you could see but nothing but buyers, and it took it up to $17.50. Welcome to awesomecallstrading.com. That's your first trade today, and you made your money in pre-market before the market even started. How about that, huh? And let's see here. The next trade that we're going to talk about is PDD. Now this one was a massive, just a run like whoa. This was gapping down because some hackers got into their coupons and it caused a little bit of a disruption in their system. But if you know anything, when you read the headline, you're kind of like, what? You're gapping down because of what? Because some hackers got into your system? Well, you know that company's going to rebound from that. They're going to do everything. They're going to fix it. They're going to put out the PR. So on PDD, this was a simple just to go long at $24 a share, let it gap fill back up to 25 for quick money, and you'd be done. This to me was a 60-second trade. I wanted everyone to make money in 60 seconds and just go back to bed. And it double topped right at the 25, 24.90, so you made almost a buck right out of the gate. But this stock never stopped. Once it got through it, shorts got squeezed and they took it even higher. There was no short in the stock as far as I was concerned. I was long the entire way. And I was very, very proud of this play here. So PDD, if you read the notes, pre-market, and eBay, Chris, WB, EDU, PDD, I would be a buyer on this gap down. Simply play this to 24.75 and be done with it. Well, guess what? You got 26 on it. So payday. All right. All right. Let's do another one. We're having fun here. Why not? PANW. PANW. I want to hats off to the great PSK who nailed this baby. This one got an upgrade. But listen, you got an upgrade on stock. You're gapping up 4, right? But the market's down. It's being crushed in the morning because of all the negative news out there. I mean, there's so much negative news. Pick on the highlight. What do you think the stock's going to do? It's going to have a slow pop at the open and just sell off. It's going to gap fill back to 203 and under. It's fully gap fill. All right. So that's all the trade was. All you had to do was short the stock. You didn't have to think. You have to do none. Just put 250 shares on. You're going to get 4 points because I'm already telling you it's going to gap fill 4 at least, and you're done. Make $1,000. Go back to bed. It's that simple. You had everything working for you. Gapping up, upgrade, and the market was gapping down, which is going to give you the pull. So all you had to do was just literally take the short and then let it pop at the open, and you're done. So you come over here, ding, 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 and you punch up PANW and PANW from the prior day. Here's where it closed, 202, 203 right there. I said the stock would pop at the open, scaling short around the 209 area if it comes. Don't be afraid it goes even higher on a squeeze. Gap fill it back down to $203 or under. Stock hit 201. Talk about a paycheck. Guess how long it took? 12 minutes. 12 minutes. 250 shares, 7 points. What's that? $1,500. Are you serious? Come on. Come on. Where's your room chewing? Huh? AMD, MU, Facebook, Amazon, whatever. All right, then we had EDU. Now this one was our baby. Woo. Man, this was beautiful. All right, EDU had nice earnings. That's great. That's the first thing it had. The second thing it had was, hold on, I'm going to buy some more WB here. So I'm going to buy WB. I'm playing a stock that's going to rebound, probably not, maybe today if I'm lucky. And I'm going to pick some up in about 2 seconds here at 52.75. I'm not going to delay on that 2 cents. I'll go ahead and take it since I'm doing the webinar. 76. 76. It's at $8 a share. It's a Chinese stock, and I know it'll rebound with YY, but WB came down 8 points. It's a little too much for that stock. I'm going to take a position here. Okay, that beat is me taking a position in front of everyone in the chat room. So I added some at 52.76. Now my average is 53.57, I think. So I'm only down 60 cents, 75 cents. Woo! Wait till I get paid. Anyway, let's continue. So EDU. Now, EDU is a very shorted stock. It's one thing you have to know about EDU. And every quarter they're banking that they're going to miss. So they load up on the puts, tons of them. They do. And they short the crap out of stock. It's just, that's what they do. They load up. The problem is when earnings actually surprise, you are going to get a massive squeeze. I mean, I'm talking like get out of its face squeeze. Okay, and what happens is you have to plan on that. And so what I do is on EDU, I know it's going to squeeze at the open, probably at least 2 to 3 points, and then I look for the short on it because the stock tends to fade back down and fill some of the gap. Now it's not going to fill all the gap. That's not the way it's going to roll because this is a really highly shorted interest stock. But I want you to see what it's like to put 100 shares in a room of this quality, knowing that the stock was going to pop at the open. And I want you to see what it's like to make 7 points in 1 minute in 90 seconds. All right, you ready? So, and if you look at my notes on EDU, it says right here, gapping up 5. I like to see more short squeeze at the open to 74. How do I know that? How do I know that? How do I know that? Well, I think that I'm probably one of the greatest traders in the world. And on top of it, I've been doing this for years. And I play EDU on every quarter. So you tell me what's not to know. So my job is to tell everyone in the room, look for the short squeeze. How did I know that? Because I'm AJ Trader. And you're not. So all you do is you come in the chat room, you take 50 shares, cost you $3,500, and you just wait. Ding, 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 ding. And you get 7 points on 50 shares, make $350 on $3,500 buying power, and you make it in 90 seconds, and you're done for the day. That's it. You know, I'm not having you scalp a penny stock 15 times for 20 cents each time in hopes that you get on the right side of it each time. Are you kidding me? I'll just give you a stock. You can make 5, 6 points in a blink, and then you're done. How's that? That's my job. And that's exactly what we did. So this actually went higher than 74, as you can clearly see. Once 74 hit, it was nonstop. It was just a pure squeeze. You could have sold it at 76, 77. But once it pulled to that 75, 76 area, it was a short right there. And it just came all the way back down. So you could have played both sides. Now I did want 67.50, but right here, it ended up stopping and building a base at 69. I don't think I go below that. And that is that trade. Okay. That was a fun one. Because it was quick, and it was on the point, it was on the money, you know. Let's do another one. Let's see what Crisp did. Crisp. Where are you? 32 and under, and then bounce it to 33. Yeah, I could have done that one. Oh, you know what was good? PDWD. Yeah, MDWD. Yeah, I want to show you this trade. First of all, I want you to see how I wrote it up. All right, MDWD met primary endpoints for phase 3 on a clinical study. Now, again, this is a small cap bio where they always, I don't know, I see these all the time. And the stock is gapping up 2 points, like almost a 6.5. And I'm kind of laughing at it, to be honest with you, because it's a clinical study. And to me, that usually gets sold off. So I told everybody, hey, just look for the sell-off around the 415 under and watch for the bounce on it, watch for the curl, and then just bounce it to 6. Don't get excited. It's not going to run all day. It's not one of these type of stocks. It's just going to, your basic, 450, and then bottom curl and go long to 6. And then it'll stop at 6. And then you're done. Then you could throw it in the trash or do whatever you want, short the stock. I don't care. But you're going to make money with us. So that's the main key factor there. So MDWD. So let's just see how smart we were. Right? So MDWD. MDWD. Because it's a clinical study. That's why. A lot of you don't know that. That's okay. You're still learning the game. All right. Ding, 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 ding. Basically, pre-market, the whole thing sold off. All the way down to, guess what? I wanted 450. I apologize. After a 3-day weekend, I only hit $4.64, 65. And guess what? Guess where it went? $6 a share. Oh, wow. Woo. Jeez. Can I be in that room? No. Yeah, to pay to be in this room. I don't do free trials. I don't need to prove myself to you. Only the people that are in the room that pay. That's who I have to work for. Next one. Oh, you want another one? All right, let me give you another one. You ever traded eBay before? No. How come? Because our room doesn't do that. Why not? Because we only trade MU, Amazon. Okay. Well, this is eBay. Now, eBay is kind of a nice little trade here. One thing you know I have to write down is eBay if you want to be a seasoned trader is eBay's slow. They are slow, 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 slow. They are slow, slow. I can't stress enough. All right, they're slow. So whatever the call is, it's going to be slow, and you have to be ready for that. Now, eBay was gapping up. You can see this big push here. That's because Elliott Management took a stake in the company. Elliott Management is a really good quality company, and when they see something, they jump on it, and a lot of investors do follow their lead. So it's a benefit to the company, actually brings value to the company when this investor comes in. The problem is that um, you're never going to fully gap fill like an eBay. It's never going to come down and fully gap fill back to 31. You'd be foolish to even suggest that to anybody in your chat room. But you have to be also know that the stock isn't going to just keep going up. eBay's too thick and too strong in a sense that it'll level out at some point. And that's where I come in. I make the trade make sense. And so what I did is I told everyone, go ahead and start leaning into it short 35, 34.50 and expect the stock to come down to 32.50. And that was really my goal, 32.50. Now, it might take all day. It might take most of the morning, but if you're patient, you'll get 32.50 or pretty damn close. Well, unfortunately, the stock only came down to $32.73. So I was off 20 cents on this stock. But it was a beautiful short from 35 level right there, 34.50 level. You still scored a massive points. Just nothing but a short. You don't believe me? Check out the pre-market notes. eBay, number 3 on our list. I like to see this sell off back down to 32.50. It pops towards 35, add into your short, and sell to 32.50. And that is that. That is that. So that was eBay. So now you know how to trade eBay if you're in this room. Okay, I'm going to give you another one, and we'll call it a day. I really like Crisp. The problem is I miss Crisp by just a tad. ALXN. Let me see what I said on ALXN. Ripster made money. Webster, great trader in our room. He's awesome. Let me see. I think I said 115 short to 108, 110. I haven't even seen the stock. Let me see what it's done. ALXN. What have you done? Let me see if I was right on that one. No, not that one. Didn't do as much as I wanted. Still stuck up there. I was right on the short at 115. Yes, I'll give you that. And for our room, basically I said to short the stock at 115. Right there. So there's 115. But I think the room deserved more than that. You know, 2 points, 2.5. They deserve more. So let me find you another one. Let me give you something else. I'll give you Tesla. How about that? Want Tesla? You don't trade Tesla in your war. Oh, it's because you don't know how. It's okay. You're in a shitty room. What do you want me to tell you? You know, you have to be able to trade everything if you're going to run a chat room. Well, this was pretty simple for me. I didn't really have to think. I just kind of put a bag over my head and went, okay, this is what it's going to do. So the way I looked at Tesla was that I was going to pull at the open. I wanted to go long at 302. I think that's the call, 302.50. And I said the stock would pop 5 points, and then it would sell off to 300 and under, right there. So that's the call. It's pretty cut and dry. So if you wanted to go long and you couldn't short the stock, I gave you the opportunity to go long at 302 and take it down 5 points. And if once it hit the 5 points, scale in short, then take it down to 300 and under. It's pretty simple. It's a basic 101 trade. So let me show you how it worked. Are you ready? Let me show you actually how I wrote it down. See? I like this weakness down here at 302 here. I would go long. I mean, what am I going to do? Come to your house, bake you a cake, make you toast? What's it going to take for you to take a long position? Just take it. And I want you to go 5 points, 307. And after that, it'll pull to 300. How do I know that? Because I'm a professional day trader. So, do I have to explain myself every time? And you want to come in the room for free? I don't think so. All right, so let's see if I was right. Ready? Ding, 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 ding. Let's count. Let's count together, can we? 302. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 307. How did I know that? I said it would stop, and then it would come down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Any questions? Now you check your P&L and see why you're not green. Because you're in a shitty chat room. Okay? You need to be around a room that provides quality ideas throughout the day like this. This is what makes you money. You want to be a professional day trader? You want to be a day trader, make a living every day? You want to make 250 to 500 a day? You want to enjoy your life? You want to be done at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock? You want to be with your family? You want to pay your bills? You want to do this for a living? Be in the right room. Stop being in a limited room that only wants to sell you a dream or sell you a DVD or sell you a watch list. I love these watch lists. Yeah, how does a watch list work? Huh? How does a watch list work? Yeah, I think Netflix is going to go to 345 on a rebound. Really? Did you have an anticipation that the market was going to gap down 200 points in the morning? No. So take your watch list and throw it in the trash because that's what it's worth. Let me stomp on it. Watch lists don't mean nothing that are done to pre-nights. You will never, ever, ever, to this day, in 5 years of owning a chat room, one thing I've learned is watch lists are crap, especially if they're done the night before. You don't know what's going to happen the next morning. You don't know what the market's going to do. Wait for the morning to come to you. Then start forming your watch list. Wake up, see what the market is doing. Did Trump make a tweet? Are we still on lockdown? What's going on? There's so many headlines out there right now. You're in a very, very, very a market that's very volatile. So I like to wait so I can be more precise, more crisp, more precise on the entries, the exits, what I'm looking for, and the why. This is what people pay for. And how 9 times out of 10 people that do watch lists at night and have all these ideas and the market gaps down 350 points, that watch list is done. There's nothing to watch. You can watch it. It's not going to benefit you because everything is off because the person didn't identify that the market could gap down 200 or 300 points. The person just identified the chart says it could go up. Well, we're day traders. I don't know about you, but I don't want to wake up and be down 9 points because his chart said it would go up. It's not the way I roll. I need to pay my bills. So I need to be around professional people that that can help me. And that's what this room is about. So after a 3-day weekend, we came into some serious money. And we started in pre-market. We haven't looked back. And right now, what I'm doing live in the room is I'm adding on weakness on a stock called WB. And I sold Myrna this morning. And you're not going to believe my fill, but you can see my sheet this morning. This was me. I bought it at 1640, 47 average. I sold. This was me right there. I sold that. I got 16631. It was unbelievable. I'm staring at it. It's on the screenshot that I gave you. And so Myrna tends to always stay around this area, but when the market's down 400, this thing pulls. So I started a position at 25. I added at 70, and I'll add at 30. I'll have an average, pop it in the morning, sell it for cash. WB, come on. You're down 8, 9 points on the stock that usually trades around 55. Look at the 20-day average. Are you kidding me? Tell me where this is not going to bounce. So I'm adding the weakness. Now I start small and I add as it way down because I can handle it. And if it goes to 51, I'll still add because in the end, even if I get 53 or 54, it will still bounce. And so I like to add on these on weakness. This to me is better than YY. YY I choose not to do because looking at the chart, this has more of a gap to fill, so I try to stay away from this one. This one has room to 65 and under, then the bottom curl. But WB, you can clearly see I have more of an advantage to me. So I'm going to take advantage of that weakness. All right. So I want to thank you for joining us today on this great webinar. And I want to thank all the great moderators in the room. I want you also to take a look at my Twitter feed. And we are probably, and I'm so proud of this, makes me almost cry. But I am so proud that our room, we just appreciate each other and we talk to each other and we respect each other. And it's so nice to see the interaction of members that are happy or struggling or whatever. And just a lot of people. And it's nice to see people coming back from other rooms and just saying, "Hey, it didn't work out over there. I'm back home now. Make me money." Uh, and the room has so much talent in here. It's not even funny. So it's an honor for me as a trader to be around the people, even the traders in here. And so that's today's webinar. So thank you so much for joining us. If you want to be a part of our room, it's 25 for a day because I don't work for free, 100 for a week, and then 197 for a month. And if you join, I will give you our special one-on-one webinar that I charge $3.99 for, and I'll give it to you for free so you can get in my head. And it's a special right here. All right, so just click the link and I will make sure you get it. All right, it's my one-on-one special. All right, so I will see you tomorrow, or yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll let you know how much money I made on WP and my murder calls because that's what I do. All right, thank you. Take care.